Don't even have a boyfriend, but yeah, where's my ring? Why am I not engaged? Why haven't you proposed? Haven't met him. A slow stretch, a responsible serving of wine, or whatever your preferred coping mechanism may be. Well, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm definitely... Go off, queen. I'm making breakfast. I've been a big breakfast girl lately. I don't know, I try to get a lot of food in the morning now because my stomach's just been really weird lately. And I feel very nauseous in the evenings and the afternoons, so I try to eat a good breakfast. So for breakfast today, I'm having a big old breakfast. I can turn this off for a sec. I'm having a big old breakfast today. It's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. So I'm not working. I'm actually not doing anything today. I'm about to start my period and my Stardust app said, don't do a damn thing. So I said, okay. And I haven't really given myself a day to just rest since getting back from PA. Pimple patches. I need this on. I did a little bit of work this morning, but then that's when I decided I don't want to. Anyways, it's 9 o'clock. We're making breakfast. I'm doing a scrambled egg, a fried egg, because I usually have 2 eggs for breakfast, but lately I've been loving scrambled eggs, but I always want at least one runny egg to dip my toast in. Some toast, some turkey breast, fried, and then some like home fries. I'm gonna try to make homemade home fries. So I just had my potatoes in an ice bath for a few minutes, and now I'm gonna add them to my cast iron. Okay, now I'm gonna get my stuff together for my scrambled eggs. Okay, we're gonna start plating everything up. Beautiful, beautiful baby. I'm so excited for this. Cheers to self-care day. I'm definitely... Go off, queen. I'm definitely a savory type of breakfast gal. This is gonna sound so dumb, but I know you guys won't judge me. I'm so excited to have a boyfriend and have him sleep over and I make breakfast for us in the morning. I'm becoming domesticated. I don't know why. Literally so much of what I've been thinking about like recently is like, I want to be a homestead wife. I want to have a homestead. I want to grow my own food. Cook beautiful meals for me and my husband. Take care of my animals. I don't know what's going on with me. Because even a year ago, I was like, I will never have kids. I will never get married. I don't care about all of it. And now, I'm like, where's my ring? Don't even have a boyfriend, but yeah, where's my ring? Why am I not engaged? Why haven't you proposed? Haven't met him. I just want to be a homestead woman, goddammit. So bad. Comment down below like what future you're manifesting for yourself or something you're manifesting for right now. A goal, a dream, whatever. Whether it be something for next week or next year or in 10 years. For me, this is the life I see for myself. I own a homestead. I want a decent amount of land. Like I'm thinking 10, 15 acres to start probably. With a beautiful cottage. And I have goats and I have chickens, lots of chickens. Raise my own eggs. Cows, horses, dogs, cats, anything. Nothing's off limits. Ducks. Ooh, maybe like a beautiful pond. And I have a massive garden where I grow all my own food. I've got like herbs, like basil and things like that. I've got my peppers. I've got even corn in the summer. Like I'm growing everything, right? All my veggies, everything. And then I get my own eggs from my chickens. Hell, I might even milk my goats or my cows. Good morning, dolls. Good morning. I'm currently cutting up my apple. It's 8:40, late start to the morning. I woke up at 7:30. Well, actually I woke up at 4:30 and I was like, no, go to sleep. Because I do really, really, really love my mornings and waking up early, but like, I get so bored and I don't have that much to do every day to like fill up a whole day of waking up at 4:30. So I woke up at 7:30 and I'm actually really excited for the day. I had a bit of a slow morning, like it's 8:40. I just sat around and drank my coffee and I got ready for the gym. I have my sweatpants over my gym shorts and I'm in my slippers, but after I eat my apple and drink this coffee, I'm gonna head to the gym. I'm really excited for the gym today. It's weird because my energy comes in waves and my motivation comes in waves. Like this past week, I've not wanted to gym. Also, I know I said yesterday was a do nothing day. I ended up going to the gym because like I just said, I don't know how to fill my time. I cannot have it's crazy. It really is crazy because I used to, a couple of years ago, I would be so fine laying in bed all day long. But also I was depressed. So, I think now that I'm not depressed and I actually enjoy being alive, I can't bring myself to just lay around. Even when it's like, I should do that. I should rest. I should lay around. Don't get me wrong. I laid around a little bit yesterday, like in the morning. But then, I don't know, I think like 11 o'clock came around and I was like, I have to do something. So I got up and I went to the gym. And it was still sort of a rest day compared to like my normal gym days. Also, something I'm proud of myself of, if you've been watching these vlogs for a while, you'll know, I think when I first started doing these vlogs, I was doing an 8 incline on the treadmill. And then I worked my way up to 10, and now I'm at a 12 incline, babe. I can finally do 12 330. Took me a while. That shit is not for the weak. Like, you gotta have some good cardio strength for that. My usual workout is I'll go in, do my cardio, which is incline walk for a mile. And then I'll just do a non-incline walk for the rest of it. So it's like a 22-minute incline walk and then an 8-minute regular walk. And then I do my lift. But yesterday I was like, I don't feel like doing an incline walk, so I didn't. I just did my, I did back day, and then I just walked on the treadmill for like 15 minutes, I think. But today is leg day, and I'm gonna get in there, do my incline walk, and then hit a great leg day. The gym was packed yesterday. I thought it would be completely empty since it was Labor Day. I thought everyone would be out drunk. But it was packed. Also, it was only open until 2, so maybe that's why it was packed, because all the normal evening goers had to get in there earlier. I loved that breakfast the other day, but I'm not the biggest fan of those potatoes. I'm gonna eat my apple, drink my coffee, then go to the gym, come back, shower, head to the cafe.
Getting like emotional, it was just like
Hey. I went to the gym, awesome leg day, super good. Went to the cafe. It was so hot. So I got some work done. I got a coffee, but then I had to leave because it was so hot. I'm feeling super low energy. I have work to get done, but some of it can get done throughout the rest of the week. It doesn't all need to be done today. Hey friends. I feel so bad that this vlog has been so shite so far. I think I've recorded twice, but to be fair, I've not been doing anything to record. All I've been doing the past 2 days is pretty much resting and like going to the gym. Yeah, didn't do anything yesterday besides I got in a really good workout. My hammies are so sore because I did good mornings yesterday at the gym. I always do RDLs, but I did my squat and then I did good mornings, and that I just haven't done it in a while, and that hit my hamstrings hard. So now I'm so sore, and I'm scared for how I'm gonna feel tomorrow because I usually don't get sore until 2 days after my workout. So if I'm sore today, I can't imagine how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. But yeah, I've just been feeling super low energy. I think just with where I'm at in my cycle. Yeah, this Stardust app has been so validating, and they reached out to me because I posted them on my story, and I'm gonna get an affiliate code for you guys where I think you'll get like discounts on their premium subscription. They're not paying me to talk about them. I just genuinely love them. Also, I hope you guys know, like, I will never talk about a product unless I genuinely like it, even if they offer me a lot of money. Like, that doesn't sit right to me. This is what it says. PMS still, oof. Heal yourself with a long bath. I wish I had a bathtub. A slow stretch, a responsible serving of wine, or whatever your preferred coping mechanism may be. Well, I'm gonna go to the gym. But yeah, I have their premium subscription because I think the free one, like, it'll tell you sort of your daily synopsis and a little bit about what your phase you're currently in. But I wanted the premium to go through all these and see specifics about, like, mind, body, diet, seed cycling, exercise, work, sex, beauty, all of it. Today my notification was, just try your best to not get in a fist fight. I think between just being in my luteal phase and then also, like, going back home and getting a bit out of my routine, I will say I'm very proud of myself for how I stuck to my routine going back home. I think that shows a lot of my growth. I'm like really proud of myself with how far I've come physically. I'm really proud of myself on my fitness journey. I want to get back into like journaling and my spiritual practice and things like that to keep up with the mental health side of things, because I am truly at the best place I've ever been in, mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, I am the best version of myself that I have ever been right now, and that is such a cool feeling. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. I can do things I've never been able to do. I'm stronger than I've ever been. I have better cardio health than I ever have. It feels really cool. I'm in the best mental state, like, consistently. Obviously, like, I have days where I'm just like, oh god, but went almost a full year without having a depressive episode, or like without feeling really depressed or things like that. Or, you know, I think my ADHD diagnosis helped a lot, but last October was when I had my really, really, really bad depressive episode in Florida, and since then my mental health, like, has been so good, because I really, as challenging as that time of my life was, that October, it really taught me how to care for myself, and it really forced me to, like, reflect and figure out what are practices I can do every day to prevent things like this from happening. How can I nurture myself and my mental health and keep myself in a good spot? So it's been a full year of, like, really doing that, but I want to get back into journaling and, like, being more intentional with taking care of my mental health. I think I've just been really focused on the physical for so long, because that does help my mental, but I need to get back in tune with that. I don't need to, I just want to. I don't know why, I literally don't know why I said that. But yeah, I'm just tired. Basically. I'm just tired, so I haven't been recording much. It's 9 o'clock now. I'm gonna go to the gym here soon. I'm getting a lunch with a friend today at 2. I don't know where we're going yet. And then I have a call with my life coach this evening at 6. I'm very excited about that. I will say, I'm so sick of the heat. It is so hot here. It got up to like 100 degrees yesterday. Girl, did you miss the point? It's fall. Loving the fact that it's so hot outside that my camera lens fogs up. I'm gonna have to get a bigger saw. I don't know why I thought this little dinky, stupid, rinky-dinky thing would work. Excuse me, give me my slipper back. God, I'm sweating up a freaking storm. My neighbors are probably like, hey, what the hell? I woke up and decided I'm going to the beach today. But first I'm making breakfast because I am hungry. And I'm also gonna pack a lunch. I can't see a damn thing. This is probably the last beach day of the summer. And it's almost over. It's 3 o'clock now. I got here at like 10:45. I've just been reading. I'm currently reading Assassin's Blade. Just been reading. I rented a chair. And swimming. I haven't been on my phone once. It feels amazing. I just needed like a disconnect, do nothing day. The beach days have been so fun this summer. Maybe I'll get one more, but I feel like it's about to start cooling off, so. Oh my god, it's wet. Hey, beach day completion. I just like washed my face at the little showers and went to the bathroom. Oh, I have so sand on my arms. Oh my god, I'm itchy. Okay, plan is I'm gonna get a large decaf coffee because it is 4 o'clock. Oh, it's like 3:50. I'm gonna get a coffee and I need to stop and get gas, and I might get a little snacky poo. I don't think gas stations sell fruit. I want a fruit cup. I want pineapple. I want something refreshing. Okay, I feel like an idiot because I know I just pulled out that thing to like my tripod. Can't find it, so I guess I'm just not gonna record, but got a frozen. Oh, have a great day. I got a frozen vanilla latte. Tastes like a milkshake. So good. Just stopped at the gas station. They don't have any snacks that I want. I want something refreshing. That's why I got this frozen thing. Frozen? So I'm just gonna hit the road and eat when I get home. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in a fantasy football league. That's fun. I've wanted to do fantasy for the past several years, but I just never knew how to do it. And one of my friends posted on their story like, hey. If you can hear that, my neighbors, the horrible, horrible, horrible neighbors that I always tell you about, the ones who throw up over the balcony, the ones who scream at their children, the ones who let their dog off leash and then their dog will shit on our front porch and also run down to my patio and then run up to me like it's gonna attack me. The ones that throw their trash over their balcony and then the trash comes onto my patio. Yeah, they also happen to have locked their dog outside on their balcony all night long. And it was crying all night long. And that makes me feel like there's something I should do about that. You hear it crying? Like, I feel like I need to go knock on their door and be like, hey, what the hell's wrong with you? I go back and forth between wanting iced coffee and wanting hot coffee. The thing with iced coffee is you obviously can't, you have to wait a while for it because you have to put it, I put it in the freezer to hurry that shit up. Because you can't put ice cubes directly in your coffee, it'll water it down. But I was listening to Brooke and Connor make a podcast yesterday and they were like, put your coffee in your ice maker or in your ice whatever. What is this called? Your ice tray, and freeze it. And then you can put your ice cubes into your hot coffee because when they melt, it's not getting watered down, it's getting coffee down. I'm using my reusable strawberry scoop. Because I made my pot of coffee yesterday thinking I wasn't, I thought I was just gonna, why is that open? This is all from my leftover yesterday because usually when I make a pot of coffee, it's like 2 cups worth. But obviously yesterday I went to the beach, so I didn't drink 2 cups. They're massive. I don't know if I'm gonna need more than one. Ow, it's hurting me. Wow. So the plan for this morning, it's 7:30. I'm gonna chill until 8. And then I'm going to get some work done. If you haven't read Assassin's Blade and Throne of Glass, skip. Because I'm gonna spoil some things. If you read Assassin's Blade first and are going into Throne of Glass, you don't want to hear this. I love Sam. I love Sam. And it's really weird because, like I just said, there's different ways of reading this series. So some people read the book that I'm currently reading now, which I'm reading 4th in the series. Some people read it first because it's just a collection of like novellas. So you can kind of put it where you want it. But I'm so glad I read it where I did, although I feel like reading it first because when you read it first, it's like it takes place long before the first few books in the series. So that's why I think most people are like, read it first because it takes place first. But I don't know. Reading it now, where I did, I know he's dead because for the first 3 books, he had died long before. So now I'm like going back and reading about this character that has been dead for so long. But I'm coming to love him and it hurts. If I would have read Assassin's Blade first, I'm sure he dies in this book. Because we just hear like in the first few books how much Selena loved him. But we never really learned much about his death. But I'm sure, and we never really learned much about him either. But in this, he's in a lot of them. I have to go read. I have brown noise playing. I love brown noise. Ooh! I'm gonna put on some cafe ambiance. Haven't done that in a while. I love having dining room chairs. Oh, I'm not looking good. This isn't looking good. Oh, this really isn't good. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, like, it was my last summer day yesterday. It needs to be fall now. I want it to be in the 60s. Please, I'm begging. What do I have to do? I could actually be brought to tears. Oh my god, also I booked a flight. So if you guys have been here for a while, or if you followed me for a while, there's a freaking fruit fly on my camera. You'll know that, like, I travel a lot, but when I travel, it's like usually big trips. Like, I'll go to Europe for a month and a half, or I'll go to Mexico for a month, or I'll go to Boston for 3 months, or I'll go to Florida for 6 months, or whatever. And I have this thing where, like, whenever I move somewhere, I like it for a little bit, and then I'm like, I need to move somewhere else. And that's kind of toxic. It's not toxic because, I mean, I don't know, there's so much to the world that I want to see, and there's so many lives I want to live. Like, I want to know what it's like to live in California, and I want to know, you know what I mean? Like, I want to experience all these things, but also in that same breath, I've done that. You know, I lived in the past year, I lived in Boston, Florida, and Raleigh now. And it wasn't fulfilling. You know, it was great to travel and see those places, but, like, I never really got to build a community, because as soon as I would start to make friends in a place, I'd get up and leave. And now I have all these friends and that I miss them, you know, but I don't really have any, like, core people. And the second I would, like, start to get into my routines, I would pick up and leave. And it just wasn't that good for me. So I have realized recently, like, whenever I get these urges, it's like, just go travel. Like, I'm so lucky with the work that I do and the position that I'm in that I can travel whenever I want to. So whenever I get these urges, like, lately I've been like, I need to move to Boston. Which, like, if you don't know, so let me give you a little timeline. I lived in Boston over the summer of 2022. So from June to August, I lived in Boston, and I adored it. Boston's my favorite city in the world. It's the first place I ever traveled to by myself. I love Boston. And then from Boston, when I was there, I loved it, but it was like, okay, I gotta go somewhere else, you know? And now I'm like, I wish I would have stayed. I mean, I wasn't supposed to, clearly, but from there I went to Florida because I had always wanted to try living in Florida because I wanted to live in the warm, and I don't know. So I went to Florida from August, like end of August, to beginning of January. And I didn't like it at all. I really didn't like Florida. I was in a really bad mental spot, and it was too hot. It wasn't my place. So I broke my lease and I left, and I went back up to Pennsylvania around the end of January. And I was like just gonna stay there. I had nowhere to go, but I was like, I'm moving back up to Boston, because when I was in Florida, all I wanted was to be back in Boston, at least so I thought. So I went to Pennsylvania, and I was like really looking for places in Boston, and I would find one and it would fall through. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to Europe, because this isn't working out and I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and I'm in between leases right now. Like, I have my car is here, everything I own is here, I don't have any responsibilities, my cats are at my mom's house, like, I can go. So I went to Europe, and I was like, I'll figure out where I'm gonna go when I get back. At that point, I thought when I got back I was gonna go to California, but when I was in Europe, I was like, maybe I'll just stay here, whatever. And then I was on FaceTime with Courtney, and she was like, try Raleigh. So when I was in, like, my last couple of days in Europe, I booked my place in Raleigh. And then I went, and now here we are. So it's been a lot of go, go, go. And recently I've been like, I should move again. But not really, because I love Raleigh, and I'm really happy here, and I love North Carolina. So that is like a really cool moment for me, where I'm like, just travel, book a trip, go somewhere. Because I think I just need fun. And traveling was all I had to equate to, like, freedom for so long, because that was like what got me out of my you know, my household, which really wasn't good for me. So I booked a flight for the end of October, the last week in October, and I'm going to Boston because I miss it so much, and I've never been to Boston in the fall, and I also have never been to Salem in the fall, well, clearly. So I'm gonna go to Boston for a week, say hi to all my Boston friends. I'm gonna be crashing on my friend's couch, which is awesome. That's another cool thing about having friends everywhere, is like I can just crash on people's couches and also know that they can return, like they can do the same for me as well. Even though I live in a studio, I'd be more than happy to let someone crash at my place. Because hotels are fucking expensive, and also it's so fun to just like stay at someone's place. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take a little day trip to Salem to see it in the fall. I've only been to Salem once. It was in the winter and it was so cold. I'm just excited. Life is good. It's so silly. Yesterday I was so stressed out just over silly, stupid things that, you know, whatever. And that's when I was like, I need to go to the beach, because I just literally go to the beach and I ask the ocean nicely to just take away my worries. And she always does. Sitting in the sun really will revive your soul. If you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling overwhelmed, go sit in the sun. Go drive with your windows down. Listen to some good music. I think go look at the stars or something. Go sit by a tree. Go sit by some water. You're gonna realize, like, I'm gonna be okay. Just be in nature. Reconnect to the finer things in life. And it sort of gives you a moment to ground yourself into, like, everything is gonna be just fine. Because it will. You'll figure it out. You'll handle it. Everything will be just fine. Okay, stop distracting me. I've done it. It's 10:45. I'm heading to the gym now. Got the video edited, scheduled. I still have the shorts to edit for my other client, but I'll get that done. Not right now. I've got to get stuff for that wall. Okay, now to organize my closet. So the reason I'm doing my closet is because I did my hall coat closet, which had a bunch of boxes and shit in there. I put that in. I organized all that. Deep clean my kitchen, deep clean my bathroom, clean my living room. I don't have a vacuum for my rug, so I'm just been like sweeping it, but there's cat hair all over it. That's a problem for me. Rearrange my bed as you saw, but I want to rearrange. I have so much rearranging I want to do. I want to put my cat's litter box in the hall coat closet. That way I can shut my pantry, move my chairs to the other side of my breakfast nook, because I want to decorate that all cute and I want to record YouTube videos there. I finished Assassin's Blade today. I can't talk about it. It was devastating. I'm gonna talk about it in my September recap video that will come out October 1st probably.